In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the VWAP on TradingView. By the end, you'll have the VWAP indicator added to your chart, configured with the right anchor period and style, and applied to practical intraday timeframes so you can read price action against the volume-weighted average with confidence. First, add the indicator. On your TradingView chart, click the Indicators tab at the top. In the search bar, type VWAP. In the results, select the built-in VWAP option. You'll see a new line appear on your chart. That line is the volume-weighted average price. If you don't see it immediately, make sure the chart isn't too zoomed out and that you selected the built-in option. Next, open the configuration. On the chart, look at the indicator list or legend area, then click the gear icon next to VWAP. This opens the settings panel where you'll customize how VWAP behaves and looks. Keep this panel open as we adjust a few items. Now, go to the Input section to change the anchor period. The anchor sets where the VWAP calculation begins. Choose from Session, Week, Month, or Year. Select Session to recalculate each trading day, which is common for intraday use. Choose Week, Month, or Year if you want the VWAP to reflect a broader period and smooth out shorter-term moves. Click your desired anchor, then confirm you see the VWAP line adjust on the chart as the starting point changes. If price or the line looks very different after switching anchors, that's normal. VWAP is recalculated from the new start period. From here, switch to the Style tab to adjust how the VWAP and its bands appear. Click the color swatch next to VWAP to set a line color that stands out against your chart background, and increase line thickness if the default is too thin to see clearly. This makes it easier to track price relative to the VWAP during fast market moves. In the same Style section, activate the standard deviation bands by enabling the options for upper and lower bands. These bands sit above and below the VWAP line and can help identify overbought or oversold conditions relative to the average price weighted by volume. If the chart looks crowded, keep the main VWAP bold and use slightly lighter colors for the bands so the levels are readable without overwhelming your view. When you're happy with the visibility, click OK to apply the changes. At this point, set the chart time frame for day trading. VWAP is most commonly used on intraday charts, so use 1 minute to 30-minute time frames. On the time frame selector above the chart, choose 1, 3, 5, 15, or 30 minutes based on how quickly you want candles to update. 1 minute gives you very granular moves, while 15 to 30 minutes will smooth the action and make the VWAP and its bands easier to interpret at a glance. After you select a time frame, give the chart a moment to refresh and confirm the VWAP and bands are still clearly visible. If needed, zoom in or out so the line and bands occupy a comfortable portion of your screen. Now you can read the VWAP on TradingView confidently. The main VWAP line shows the average price weighted by volume for the anchor period you selected. Price action above the VWAP suggests buyers are in control relative to that average, while price below the VWAP suggests sellers are in control. The standard deviation bands can highlight when price stretches away from the average. Reactions near these bands often help you gauge potential overbought or oversold conditions within the context of your chosen time frame and anchor. Your VWAP on TradingView is now set up, configured, and ready for intraday use on 1 minute to 30-minute charts. Everything is in place and working as expected. For more step-by-step tutorials like this, subscribe and check out the other guides available on the channel.